Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm the best in my world, and I am back, and it's story time yet again. And let me set the stage for you. It is February 2008, and a young best in my world is camping outside the Baltimore Arena trying to get tickets to WWE Backlash 2008. And for about 10 hours or so, I camped outside the Baltimore Arena, box office open, went inside the little ticket booth area, and I asked one simple question. Didn't want anywhere specific to sit for the pay-per-view. I just asked, could I have one single ticket closest to the ring as humanly possible? Paid my $175 at the time plus tax, which I don't remember what the total to that was, but got my ticket, and now I gotta wait 2 months for Backlash 2008. WrestleMania comes and goes. Ric Flair's retired. Undertaker's the new World Heavyweight Champion. And Randy Orton retained against John Cena and Triple H. And now the night is upon us. It is April 27th, 2008. And your boy is sitting ground level, 4 rows back at WWE Backlash. The dark match was Miz and Morrison versus Shannon Moore and Jimmy Wang Yang. Miz and Morrison retained tag titles, and then we move on to the main show. Surprise to everybody in attendance for that night, Mick Foley was the SmackDown commentator. Jonathan Coachman, I don't know why he wasn't commentating. I think he may have taken that ESPN job by this point or something. Anywho, Mick Foley is calling the action on SmackDown, which, as far as I know, nobody knew that he was taking that position. So we open up with Matt Hardy versus MVP for the United States title. MVP took out Matt Hardy back around Thanksgiving-ish, maybe a little earlier. Matt Hardy cost MVP Money in the Bank. And here we are at Backlash with Matt Hardy going over MVP, and Matt Hardy is your new United States champion. If I mess up the match order a little bit, I'm just going off of memory. Next, we have, I believe, Big Show versus Great Khali. I feel like that should have been more of a match for WrestleMania. Two colossus of men going at it, big meaty men slapping man meat, as Big E would say. Big Show wins. That's about all I can put behind it. Then I believe we have Kane versus Chavo Guerrero for the ECW title. That went a lot longer than it did at WrestleMania. I don't see the need that Chavo had Bam Neely with him when Bam Neely barely did anything out there. He was just out there to be out there, I guess, kind of thing. But Kane did win after he countered a frog splash into a chokeslam, and that was that. What else do we have? We have I want to say Batista versus Shawn Michaels with Chris Jericho as a special guest referee. Batista was upset Shawn Michaels retired Ric Flair the month earlier at WrestleMania. Lull on Ric Flair retiring. Chris Jericho kept trying to be, I guess, moderator between these two, and he got flung in as the special guest referee for the match. Very funny tidbit about the pay-per-view. When Batista came out, the section that I was sitting at on the floor were letting Batista know that he was number one, and he told us fuck off. That will always stick with me. Very good match. Come to find out, Shawn Michaels faked a knee injury, super kicked Batista's head clean off his shoulders, and won 1, 2, 3, and then that was that. Then we had, what was it, a 12 Diva tag team match, I want to say. I can't remember all the participants, but I'm pretty sure the heel Diva team won on that one. Then we have Edge versus Undertaker in a WrestleMania rematch. Ever since Taker won the title, Edge and Vicky Guerrero were making life hell for The Undertaker by putting him in matches against Kane and Batista, and I believe Festus at one point. Very good back and forth match, and Taker ended up getting the dub with the Hell's Gate, but held on to it and everything, making Edge bleed from the mouth and all that. I'm about 99.9% sure it's just blood capsules. He wasn't actually bleeding from the mouth. And then we got the main event of Triple H. Yeah, Triple H, Randy Orton, JBL, and John Cena in a fatal four-way elimination match. JBL eliminated first, followed right behind John Cena. Then we get about a good 10-minute match of Triple H versus Randy Orton. Triple H wins. I finally get to see Triple H with gold around his waist. All the times that they came to Baltimore, he did not have gold around his waist. Fun little tidbit. May 1st was my very first live wrestling event. May 1st, 2000, night after Backlash 2000. Damn, that's 25 years that's coming, man. Good God, I may make a video about that. Anywho, Triple H gets his 12th title run that he held all the way to Survivor Series. And pyro goes off, confetti fell, and overall it was a great night of wrestling. And that's all I really have to say about the topic. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.